Good morning. My name is Mark Nejma. I'm from Newsweed.com, and I've reviewed the news, and I'm going to give you the information I think is important. Uh, Apparently, many people are saying it's time to question the AIDS crisis, looking back at the work of Fauci and many others. Uh, this is because at this time, we're questioning the source of the COVID disease. There are several scientists that are speaking up, but they're also being punished for their comments. In other news, Theranos, a company that was once a high flyer on Wall Street, being accused now of fraudulent activity and lying to its investors, were studying blood. Their claim was that they can pretty much find anything out of blood. Well, that turned out to be false. But that big dream may be coming true for other startup companies and other companies in the field. With the reality is that combining blood and combining genes and immunology, they can identify disease. These are big things that are happening, and there are companies like Illumina, like PacBio, like BNGO, Bionano Genomics, that are involved in this, as well as many, many others. In Brazil, regarding COVID, the team captain of the football team has said that the tournament should not go on. Now, here's some quick bits of information on this short news broadcast that we're doing here. About 43,000 U.S. kids lost a parent to COVID. Mexico is lowering its FAA rating, but the question is, will that hurt tourism? Lots of talk about Tulsa and the new Black Wall Street. A startup there is asking the black investors to use Bitcoin, calling the cryptocurrency the perfect platform for our people to build wealth where it may never again be destroyed. He's asking all black startups to invest $100. The initiative by the new Black Wall Street LLC was launched in memory of people who were killed in Tulsa, Oklahoma during one of the worst race riots in U.S. history 100 years ago. There's a staggering plunge in gross domestic product per capita in Lebanon. Very big crisis there, descending swiftly into what could end up being one of the world's 3 worst economic crises in 150 years. Seems like it's time for the U.S. to step up and help some of these great business people in Lebanon. Such a brutal and rapid contraction is usually associated with conflicts or wars. The World Bank warned in its latest Lebanon Economic Monitor, published on Tuesday. The report pulled no punches in the criticism of Lebanon's political elites, accusing the country's authorities of deliberately mounting an inadequate policy response to the country's economic crisis. And if you all do remember the major explosion that happened there due to more corruption. The pandemic induced global shortfalls in jobs, about 75 million jobs short, especially in 2 regions, Latin America and the Caribbean, as well as Europe and Central Asia, have been hit the hardest by job losses. Slow coronavirus vaccine rollouts, or people not willing to take it, has also helped the situation. NASA is going to award 2 missions to Venus between 2028 and 2030, ventures known as Da Vinci, Deep Atmosphere Venus Investigation of Noble Gases, Chemistry and Imaging, and Veritas, Venus Emissivity, Radioscience, INSAR, Topography, and Spectroscopy. These are going to be done for about $500 million. And that's the news for today. Today's June 5th. My name is Mark Nejma. And remember, it's never as it seems. Have a great weekend. See you tomorrow.